The grand ballroom sparkled with chandeliers, laughter, and celebration. It was Patricia Hale's 65th birthday, a night meant for family pride. Serena Hale, a gentle music teacher, stood quietly near the corner, wearing a simple blue dress, her heart heavy. She had loved Marcus, her husband, with patience and devotion, but his sharp words and constant belittling had become unbearable. Marcus Hale, arrogant and sharp-tongued, stepped to the center of the hall, raising his glass. "Tonight, we honor my mother. But not everyone here knows what dignity means," he said, his eyes locking onto Serena, a music teacher. "Still dreaming small, still living small. Sometimes I wonder, how did you even fit into my world?" The hall fell silent. Whispers filled the air. Marcus snapped his fingers. "Security, escort her out." Serena froze, stunned, her chest aching. She whispered his name, but he had already turned away. Outside, rain fell softly. Her tears blended with the drizzle as she stood alone, humiliated and heartbroken. A car arrived, and Mr. James, the longtime family driver, stepped out. "Miss Serena, get in. Tonight wasn't an accident," he said calmly. Serena, still trembling, got inside. "What do you mean?" she asked. "Your father, Fletcher Bloit, arranged this to reveal Marcus's true nature. You are not dependent on him. You are the sole owner of the Thorn Group of Companies," Mr. James explained, handing her documents. Her hands shook as she read her name on the papers. Marcus had never owned anything. He was only a hired manager, and his contract had expired that day. Another folder revealed his plan to divorce her and leave her with nothing. Tears streamed down Serena's face, but they were not for sorrow. They were for awakening. Power surged in her chest, quiet at first, then roaring. Back at the party, the music faltered as Serena returned. The guests stared, whispering. Marcus's smirk faltered. Serena walked to the center. "This banquet is officially terminated," she announced. Gasps filled the room. "I am Serena Bloit, sole owner of the Thorn Group." The papers were held high. "Your contract expired today. Marcus, you misused company funds. You humiliated me. Tonight, you lose everything." She turned to the staff. All unpaid employees stepped forward. One by one, she personally transferred their salaries. Authority had shifted. Power had changed hands. Marcus's smile vanished. Days passed. Marcus found himself locked out of company offices. His mother's condo, once collateral for a loan, was now under Serena's control. His mistress, Chloe, exposed their affair and fake pregnancy in front of his employees. His company car was gone, his expensive watch sold. Humiliation followed him everywhere. Desperate, Marcus confronted Mr. James. "You betrayed me," he yelled. "I protected Serena," James replied, revealing recordings of Marcus's greed and deceit. Marcus's last hope was to manipulate his mother, Patricia, to discredit Serena. But Patricia, fearing homelessness and recognizing Serena's power, turned against him during a live press conference. She exposed Marcus's forgery and lies. Marcus, once arrogant, now had nothing. Serena offered him one final choice: prison or a junior logistics job in a harsh, remote location. Broken, Marcus signed it. Months later, he worked under freezing winds, chipping ice on municipal roads, hands cracked, face worn, life reduced to survival. Serena, now head of the Bloit Cultural Foundation, stood by a window, watching the sunrise. Her heart was still gentle, her spirit stronger than ever. She whispered softly, "Silence does not mean weakness, and truth always returns."